First at 5 tonight, rethinking reservations. In an effort to protect an already struggling industry, restaurants in Quebec hope to charge a no-show fee to those who don't make it to a reservation. CTV's Hafsa Arif asked local establishments what they think of the tabled suggestion, and she joins us now. Hafsa.
Maria, the last thing restaurant owners want to do is charge their customers in advance. But one person I spoke to says no-shows are becoming more common, and it's a big problem. The team here prepares for another evening of service. Based on their reservations, they expect a full house, but they know some won't show up.
We currently would have a staff member maybe sitting with an empty table for half an hour, 45 minutes waiting for this table to arrive, then another half an hour where they don't turn up, and then trying to refill that table. That staff member might have been in for 2-3 hours. They've had no tables.
According to Restaurants Canada, up to 25% of restaurant reservations are no-shows.
If you've ever been ghosted by somebody, then you know how a restaurant feels. Except that with a restaurant, it actually impacts their bottom line, and there's a whole sort of a cascading effect.
Restaurants run at low profit margins, and when people don't show up, they lose money.
Orders we make for food, what prep that we do, what orders we make for drink and for alcohol to be in the business, how we staff our business. If we're going to have a busy night and we've got 100, 150 on the books, we're going to staff accordingly.
Other service industries like salons and spas have adopted a cancellation fee for late notice or no-shows. And now in Quebec, restaurants are pushing for something similar, a penalty on those who fail to honor their bookings. But in Halifax, people have mixed feelings about it.
As things happen, people forget. As a matter of fact, it would discourage me. If I thought that a restaurant that I wanted to patronize wanted to charge me for booking with them, I'd find another restaurant to go to. It's as simple as that.
I don't think that's a bad idea. I think it would help prevent people from skipping out on reservations, and it would just help with restaurants not losing that business.
Restaurants Canada says there needs to be a change in behavior. Otherwise, restaurants will continue to struggle.
Not showing up for a reservation is basically rude. I mean, it's just bad manners. Don't do it. But also understand that if you aren't going to honor a reservation, that it's pretty easy to pick up the phone ahead of time and say, look, I'm not going to be there.
Restaurants Canada says there are apps that allow restaurants to charge a deposit fee for booking a reservation. But right now in the Atlantic region, there aren't any restaurants doing that. However, some are considering it. Maria?
Thank you, Hafsa. CTV's Hafsa Arif for us in Halifax tonight.